Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to the show. Because you guys are doing well. Because I'm having a wonderful day on this 26th July. Checking if I'm recording. Today we are talking about the new anime. It is rare that I come on here talking about the mistake that I made because I don't make that many. No, because I actually fixed them before it becomes a problem, or I try to fix them because before it becomes a problem. Today we're talking about Tougen Enki. Why is it a problem? I was I was supposed to do a video last week, but we forgot, and now episode number 2 is out. Tougen Enki is a new anime. Now I gotta say, I am not a fan. This is so freaking weird. This is so freaking weird. I am not a fan of waiting. So, for example, I'm not gonna watch an anime until it's finished. I'm not gonna watch a show until it's finished. For example, we'll be watching Lost, and Lost is finished for a decade, but it's finishing in August. The kid in the pool. He's actually a sweet kid, I think. Even though he takes the water from the pool and put it outside, which is wasting resources, bro. Water is precious. Water is so precious, but at the same time, poor guy is playing alone, so I get it. So, for some reason, the very first one was actually Tougen Enki. I'm so sorry. The first one was actually Dragon Ball Daima. This was the first show that I waited, and I was okay waiting. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I was okay waiting? Because I was paying for Netflix. I'm paying for Netflix. So like, okay, well, they're finally producing something that's worth it. Now they have released Tougen Enki. Tougen Enki is a new anime, so we don't know much about it. It's about the old school of the Oni. The Oni used to be these bad guys, and then they were hunted until there was a genocide. And then you start with this kid, and this kid is our main characters. I'll be completely honest, I don't even know your name, bro. I don't even know your name. And we have his grandpa. So it's the common trope of we don't know who your parents are, which is overused in anime, in my opinion. My apologies. In my opinion, you can agree, you can disagree. I personally don't care. Okay, and he's picked up by a older man. The older man is called his grandpa, but it's also a pre-hunter of Oni, right? And then you pick up the kid. And the kid right away we learn that he's Oni. So this is so freaking cool. At first, he seemed like a kid with problem. We had a relationship with the grandpa. I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna say it here. I'm gonna say it the next episode because we're gonna be covering the two first episodes. And again, the first episode I watched it a week ago. It's a bit harder. So the kid we see that is an Oni. Somebody comes in, which is a Momoto. Momoto are hunter of Onis, and he comes in and it's like, yo, you kids are Oni. I'm gonna kill them, right? And his grandpa's like, no, you can't. Now here's the fun part. He actually captured the grandkids, and because he's able to capture the grandkid, he wants to torture him. So he put him in a web, and the web is made of dark particle. Why is that important? Well, because you can kind of tell that the bad guys. Well, that's the thing. We don't know if the bad guys are the Oni or not. We don't know yet, right? They're using the dark particle. We said the old man is using the dark particle, so this is a confirmation. Holy shit, I was looking for that. This is a confirmation that the old man used to hunt Oni, right? I'm getting very strong Tokyo Ghoul from it vibes. So then his grandpa is killed because he's trying to protect the grandkids, which make him berserk and he transforms into Oni, right? At the very end, we have guys like, yo, guess what? We're gonna train the kid. So now we have episode number 2. Now I'm doing a very poor job at telling it, but the story is actually pretty good. The graphics are pretty good. The main character is actually a badass. You know why he's a badass? You know why? Because he has a gun collection, and when transformed into an Oni, he uses gun, which means that he kind of have control over it, which is badass. Now what happened is in the second one he gets captured by the good guys. The good guys are having kind of an academy. Why is that cool? Well, because My Hero Academia just finished. So we kind of want to get that. Oh my god, I have to go bathroom, guys. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. There you go. And we're back. Sorry about that. So like I was saying, we have the teacher, and he hasn't tied up. Now this is really cool. We know the teacher, and we know. Oh, I got perfect timing. We know he's a teacher, and we know it's his school because of last episode. The main character doesn't know, so he's like, okay, well, he's tied up. Now this is very cool because the Honi power, there's no precision of can he control it or not. I'm missing out a lot of stuff. Usually, what I do is I watch the show at the same time as you guys do, but this time I'm trying to be a bit more proactive, if you will. So we know that it's a school, so we puts him in restraint, which is good because we know that they say berserk is not that great. So if they go berserk, they can capture him. So he does a test. Now the test is not precise what it is. I think it's either if he can control himself, because there's actually kind of a cool thing that's going on. The kind of cool thing that's going on is that he kind of retains his memories. First of all, he's using weapon. Second of all, he's using tactics. So I think he kind of controls the Oni power. Now it's a bit hard because again we don't know what it is, right? In the beginning, this is super cool. The beginning of super cool is a kid, him as a kid, and his grandpa saying, "Hey, let's go home," and he asked his grandfather, "Can you carry me?" And then the grandpa get killed in front of him. So yeah, we don't know much about the power of Oni. However, he said, "Okay, well, the main character, which is super cool, he says, please teach me. I want to be your pupil. I'm your apprentice, right? I'm going to be able to kill the bad guy." He said, "You're not going to be my apprentice, you're going to be my student." So then we meet the characters. There's only 6 cast member, only 6 Oni. We don't know their power. And the episode ends with them having to face a trial. The next episode, we're going to get to see their power. But so far, so cool. I love this. There's 6. The intro is super fucking nice. I love the intro. You know what I start doing? I'm gonna start going in for intros of anime, and I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start reviewing them, criticizing them, because this one is really nice. Zom was really nice, also, was really neat. And that is pretty much it. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.